Mama, segment 2. I know you guys are all having a little bit to eat, and we did have the caprese chicken out there ready to eat, as well as the salmon. And we're going to make the caprese chicken now because lots of people ask me how we make. My mother is here tonight in the front row, as usual, with her friend Kia. And my mother, when Gourmet Mama was a meal prep company, my mother was my comrade. She was in the kitchen with me and cooking. And my mom can attest to the amount of grilled chicken we made, right, Mom? So much. I probably had half of it. You probably did.
I love
Kate
that
was a customer.
Term.
That's right. Kate was a customer. I forgot it. So, I'm going to have t-shirts made one day that say, so one of the 4 ingredients, I have 4 ingredients that I use in pretty much every recipe that I make, and they are salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. Whether I am sauteing garlic and onion, I know you don't like onion, Kate, I used to keep it out of your dishes. She told me I don't really like onions, so I would just take it out of her dishes. We use garlic powder and onion powder. So everything that I typically make starts with that. So someday I'm going to have t-shirts that say that because it'll be like salt, pepper, garlic, onion, Gourmet Mama. That's me.
That's great. That's perfect. That's so good. So good.
So this is a great product. I have to say, if you need a time saver as a mother and a businesswoman and all these ladies that I know that wear lots of hats, this is already filleted out chicken breast. So sure, you can buy the chicken breast and cut it yourself. And guess what? This was the same price. So I was really happy about that. The full chicken breast and the sliced chicken breast were the same price per pound. I was like, I feel like I won the lottery today. Sometimes you have to pay a little extra for the already sliced chicken breast. But today, this is the way to go. So we have thin sliced chicken breast. And you can see. Mm-hmm. And then we are going to salt, pepper, garlic, onion this and grill it in the grill pan. Now, one of the reasons that Gourmet Mama has always been really good in the world for grilled chicken is because I cook on an extremely hot pan. And this pan is probably the champion. This is a Le Creuset grill pan. And you can fire this baby up 500, 600 degrees. So what does that do to your chicken? That makes your chicken very moist. I know some people don't like that word. Succulent. It's seared on the outside, right? Succulent people? It's succulent. It's seared on the outside and still carrying some moisture on the inside. So it all in there.
Oh boy.
So while I'm seasoning the chicken here, I am going to let Kate talk a little bit about her gratitude project.
Yes.
Kate, I would love to hear about what you're doing. Her books, one of your books is here. Which one is this one?
This is All Things Are Possible.
Oh, this is great. This is so great. This is so great.
Apparently, it's an invitation to begin again.
It's been a while.
All Things Are Possible. No, this is really a great book. I brought this today. This is actually a gift for.
I love it. I'm very excited. I'm going to pretend that I didn't I read it, but I'll read it again. I read it.
It's such a good book. I love her. Okay.
So then it's great. I'll read it again.
For whoever wants to know.
No, I want it. It's signed.
We're talking about manifesting today.
Yes, we are.
It's such a good book for manifesting because it's daily prompts. So this is the kind of book where if you are having a day, right, with I always say, life's for everyone, right? None of us escape that. Mm-hmm. Life is lifing sometimes for us. And if we're I just really need something to shift my energy or get me out of where I am or just to kind of reframe something, you should open up to any page. Whatever page you open to is absolutely perfect, right? So maybe this is for someone in the audience today. I am so happy and grateful to only attract loving, supportive, and positive relationships in my life. We literally were just talking about that.
It's real.
Yes. And we're supposed to say receive. Yeah, see. Yeah, see. Right? So there's also journal prompts in here, remembering who you are. What I truly believe is that we have every single thing we need to succeed in this life for our life, because we all have our own paths. And we were born with that inside of us, right? I always say God didn't forget us. He didn't forget you, right? He didn't forget to wake us up today. So I always remember to say thank you. But also we all have something inside of us. It's about coming back home to yourself. I love it. And I love it. This is a great book for that. It is fun. It is inspirational, and you can use it every day. Great morning routine. I'm a big believer in that. And for me, that's where
start your day.
Starts is way start your day. So
start your day. So you're going to love this, Kate. Now, my mom we're in this generation of manifestors and gratitude. And this is like, listen, you started it before it was a thing, and now it's really taken hold, right? It's really something that everybody's starting to embrace. My mother has been reading a book every morning. Probably, how old was I? I mean, she's probably been doing it for 40 years at least, right? It's called A Cup of Comfort, right? Aww. Is that what it's called, Mom? Right. Yes? No? Something along those. But you have basically it's a chapter a day. Right. You just go through and it's 3 or 4 pages and it talks about all different things. It has all different. What's it called? Simple Abundance. I made up A Cup Full of Comfort. That's not real. That's maybe that's finance book. Yeah, maybe that's Kate's book. Just came out of nowhere.
I like that.
Simple Abundance. Simple Abundance. So yeah. I don't even know. I have no idea where that came from. That just came out of nowhere. Stay tuned, friends.
Oh my God.
Next Amazon's bestseller.
This is so
right.
good.
Kate's gonna be like, I went to the Gourmet Mama show and now I'm writing A Cup of Comfort, and then we'll know where it came from. So here's the thing: you have a very hot pan and very thin chicken. You don't have to let this go too long, because what you're going to do is sear this really well on the outside. And as it starts to get white around the edges, you can tell that it's cooking, and you're going to flip it.
Oh,
and this is flipper. Oh yeah, sorry, Kate's the flipper. You flip.
My job.
Flip. Yeah, so I'm taking Kate's job.
Goodness.
Go ahead, Kate, flip the chicken. And while Kate is flipping the chicken, I am
what the other jobs are, so they're paying.
I am cutting. Christine doesn't really like chicken, so I don't want to get her involved in the chicken department. All right, how'd I do? There you go, perfect. You're looking nice and, what would you say, charcoaled? Or? Yeah, they're definitely seared. And seared, yeah, and moist. Succulent. They're succulent. And so one of my favorite products, and I know that tomatoes, we love Jersey tomatoes, right? But we get Jersey tomatoes basically 2 months a year, and that is August and September. And sometimes I plant heirloom tomatoes. Mine actually go late into October. It takes them a long time to do their thing. So, but what I really love is this product with small heirloom tomatoes. They're in multiple colors. I want you to know that the primary color of tomatoes is not red, actually. One of the best tomatoes you could ever want to eat is a brown tomato. It's beautiful. It's delicious. It's sweet. And so if you can get a tomato medley somewhere, especially the small ones, you're not going to be dealing with the weird not ripe situation where they don't taste like anything. They're like mushy. Those are not appetizing. No. So especially this time of year when we're not in tomato season, that's a great product to have. And this is a really easy way to prepare chicken. People love it. I know if you're, we're coming out of the heavy parm season. Parm's good. Parm's good. But I bet we've eaten probably 20 pounds of chicken parm through the wintertime, because it's the only thing that makes you feel better when there's two feet of snow on the ground. Let me just have a little chicken parm and then everything's fine. So we're going to go with something a little bit lighter. I know my kids will eat chicken parm 24/7 if I let them. And so we're going to just cut these guys in half. And then we're going to add some herbs and some olive oil and a little bit of balsamic vinegar just to give them their own profile. Because what I don't do in the chicken, I do in the tomatoes. So the chicken only has, yeah, Kate, if you're close, what do you think? Yeah, I think you're close. So one of the best ways to tell if your chicken is done is you can press on it in the middle. And if it feels firm, what do you think, Kate? Feel firm?
I'll let you be the tester.
All right. So I worked at a steakhouse when I was in college.
In Philly.
And in Philly. But then in
Arabella's?
Yeah. Correct, Christine. She knows I don't like onions, but she remember where she worked. Christine's like, oh, help me. You don't know what you're talking about. I worked in Philadelphia for Marabella's. But then I was down the shore at the steakhouse, and I can't remember the name. Summers Point. Yes, Summers Point. Okay, so what they told me is meat rare is this. Okay, it feels like this part of your hand.
Okay.
Meat well done is here. So chicken should almost always be well done. So if the chicken is ready and it feels like this part of your hand, you're good to go.
I guess I'm going to feel my hand.
These are actually, yeah, they're good. They're perfect.
They look great.
They're good.
for a non-chicken person.
Yeah, and like Christine really does not like chicken. That's why we made salmon for her tonight.
Kelly, do you have oil in the pan?
I do. Olive oil. I don't typically cook with olive oil. She called me out. Lucille, your friend's here. No, I typically do not use olive oil on my pans. Why do I not use olive oil on my pans?
Because it creates so much heat.
Correct. Olive oil's burn point is 350. I really like to cook chicken somewhere around 500 degrees, so I typically use like an avocado oil. Avocado oil has a higher smoke point, and so I usually use avocado oil. But tonight, because my mother graciously brought olive oil for me, I'm using olive oil. And you definitely want to grease your pan. Who's afraid of fat? I know you are. You shouldn't be. There's no problem with fat. You need a certain amount of it in your diet to make your body work. Do you want to eat all fat all the time? No. Your body's nutrition is literally about moderation. Here's what works. Here's what doesn't work. Now, I salted these primarily so they don't need any more salt. So we're going to add a little bit more garlic and onion to these.
I like onion powder.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tonight's for you. I was so worried. I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? Kate doesn't like onions. She doesn't like the texture, right? You just say it's just texture.
Bite into it.
She doesn't want to bite into it. And I don't blame you. Sometimes that can be really startling. No, it can. Like I don't like a raw red onion, man. That'll like take me right out of my space.
I know. That's my mom's favorite on a hamburger.
Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, all right.
There's a preferences here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you cook for whoever you got. I have 6 people in my house, and I have very different taste buds in my house. I have one child that doesn't eat vegetables at all. Like, she can't eat them cooked. She can't eat them. Well, actually, she likes them better raw if she can dip them into, but, that's a whole other thing.
Is she a fruit fan?
She likes fruit. She loves fruit.
I feel like it's one or the other a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are still cooking this chicken. And we're Kate's on it, so you know what you're looking for, Kate, right? Okay, now we're still cutting up these. He's on it.
I want to check with the audience. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody feeling good? For us. All right. We learn how to cook.
While we're doing this, and I'm still cutting tomatoes over here, I would love Christine and Kate to talk a little bit about manifesting luck.
I would.
Because both of you are really good at this. All right, take it away.
Great. I have a great story.
All right, perfect.
Is anybody watching Love Story right now with JFK?
Oh,
right?
So sad.
I know. I'm actually going to the JFK. I know this is not really manifesting, but we're going to circle into it. There is a look-alike JFK contest tomorrow at Rittenhouse Square.
Yes.
Wow.
Listen, Christine is single. This is the big day.
Who is single? You have to be there.
Christine's single. This is awesome.
To the world.
Well, no. Listen.
Where's Bella? I gotta call Amy. She should go.
Look at this hot commodity. Why is she?
I love that.
Look at her. She's a marketable broad.
I should go and market you. So you know my friend Christine? We'll all be like, yes. Yes.
Listen, yes.
We're gonna have this look-alike contest, JFK look-alike. I love this. So now my friends are younger than me too, my girlfriend. So they're all gonna wear pearls and jeans and a white button-down shirt. And go to a fancy something, and then just kind of stroll in the Rittenhouse Square and be like, "What's going on here?"
Are you gonna go to my favorite restaurant right there?
Which one?
The boat. What do we love that place? La Croix.
No, we're going to the Barami, the Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh. So it's right there. So we're going to check it out. But talk about manifesting. If you've watched the show, the Calvin Klein model, and I can say his name if you watched the show, Michael Bergen was, and you went on his name with Michael Bergen. So talk about manifesting, okay? She went on a date with Michael Bergen.
Yes,
I was there. Well, she wasn't really there. I was there when it happened. I was there when she got ready for the date, and I was there when she came home from the date.
That's right. I saw you.
Yeah, 100%. I was there. Let me tell you, I used to live in New York City. I worked in finance, and I used to walk under this guy's billboard for Calvin Klein, and I talk about manifesting. And I said, I will meet that man one day. And I would walk under that billboard. I was 20-something, and I was like, I'm going to meet him. One day, I used to work from, not the World Trade Center, but the World Financial Center. So I walked from there. I walked past JFK's house. Like, I was in the 90s. I was in it. And I'd walk past his house because I could. And I'd walk past the billboard. And one day he was doing like some kind of Calvin Klein model thing in Soho. And I walked in and I saw him. I go, not today. I'm not going to go as a fan. I will meet him a different way. So I kind of saw him and I said, it's not over in my head.
She wasn't standing on the street corner talking to herself.
I hasn't been gone and it's not over.
That didn't really happen. It's not over. So I go to LA. Kelly's my roommate. And I was friends with all the young hot guys. Somehow,
It's
maybe
real.
we had cable. All the hot, it is
We had cable and food.
I was gonna say, and beer in the fridge. They were always in our house, right?
Everybody was at our house.
So my friend Brandon Beamer, if you're watching, beautiful guy. Yes, on a soap
Is he still? Yeah, that's good. He's gorgeous.
Oh, you're talking about the chicken?
Yeah, we're talking about his chicken. Brandon's all right. The chicken looks awesome. Brandon's just okay.
Multitasking here. Take it, girl.
Brandon.
Get it,
Just
girl.
so you know, I just got rid of your mattress like last year.
That is true.
That's real.
I'm gonna get to it because I know we got to cut this segment a little bit.
I know. We got stuff to do. Let's go.
So Brandon goes, can you work with the stylist? So I got to work with Sting stylist. That's right. Yes. Yeah. Kathy Schenker, tough ass woman, fucking tough. She had Lenny Kravitz, Sting, and a bunch of other people.
So, and you know, these people don't live in LA, so they would only come into town every now and then. And when they did, they would call Christine
They did.
to work with them.
So anyway, Kathy was like, you should go. No, I'm sorry. Brandon's like, can you go meet with the stylist? So I met with the stylist. His name is Michael. And I show up in somewhere in Beverly Hills and he goes, what am I going to do with you?
100,000%.
Well, thank God I'm from Jersey and I could think quick on my feet. So I said, well, I hang with the hottest guys in Hollywood. What would I do with you?
That's the right answer to a sassy gay man, by the way.
He goes, come in.
Yeah, exactly. All you have to tell him, you got the hotline.
So he's like, just look at my book. I'll be right with you. So I'm going for the book. There's like Jennifer Aniston. There's all the A-list, right? Michael Bergen's in the goddamn book. Yeah. I'll take number 23. I win. Of course I can say goddamn.
I don't think we can say goddamn on television.
We can't?
I don't know.
We can't. Is there a sleeper?
I'm just kidding. I've never bleeper.
Sorry, I'll watch that. But are you second?
Nothing is censored here.
But that's what I said. It went right
He's in the book censored.
So I go, how do you know him? He goes, oh, he was my roommate. I go, oh, he's gay. He goes, no, he's not. I go, okay. What do you want from me?
Okay.
How do I need him? See, and this is the true story.
I forgot
And
this
he's
is how you round of meeting
like
him.
Sting and all these big people. There was the Academy Awards. Somehow I'm in the mix of it. I go, you have me meet him. I'll give you whatever you want. I know he's gay, so it's not like a sexual exchange. And he said, fair enough, do whatever. I said, I can make that happen. He goes, be at the Four Seasons at 5 o'clock today. And I said, don't you dare tease me on this. I will be there. Michael was on Baywatch at the time. I got ready for 3 hours. 3 hours. What I did.
It was 3 hours. It was a ritual bath.
Hot rollers. I got the
Hot rollers involved. It was hot rollers.
That's what you call an everything shower.
Yeah,
It's not an everything shower. I did learn that. Okay.
It's an everything shower.
An
I
everything
feel like I
shower.
took that today. All I know is, lo and behold, I went there. I sat at the bar. He didn't show up. And I went, oh. And I go, but you know what? I don't give up this quick. And I looked up and I saw a shoe. I went, oh my God, what kind of shoe? Yeah, there was a black shoe. And I looked up, I go, holy shit, that's actually him.
Oh my God, where was he? I don't think I knew this part.
This was at the Four Seasons. This is what I did to myself. Fucking stop out of it. You're grabbing around.
Well, we can see what you did.
Okay, well, I had to turn
This is what she did. Go ahead. Do it again.
Know your greatness, and you got this, and then not out of it.
Yeah, she's going like this to herself at the bar.
I would nod back like a fan. And he comes up, and I was like, oh, hi, Michael. I'm Christine. I know such and such. We had the most beautiful experience. Next thing you know, I'm eating sushi. We're chit-chatting.
By the way, the Four Seasons has the best handheld spicy tuna roll in life. In life.
The best.
Just saying.
And then he asked me to go out. We went out to Hollywood to a club. The paparazzi were there. My friend Brandon was there. It was wonderful. And that is my story on manifestation. You don't have to know how it happens.
I didn't even know that's where you were going with this.
Believe it. Well, thank God so much. Chill out.
At the end of the day, Christine's talking about manifesting. Sorry, carry on.
That's what you told me to talk about.
I did. It's for your firm. I told you. Right. Carry on. That was good.
They want to know the message.
It's true. It's true.
These are my friends. Oh, okay.
These are my
The
friends.
how is none of your business.
The how is none
She
of your
did it.
business. You say it aloud, you believe it, and you forget about it.
Yeah,
And one day, it shows up. And then you have to, if that big thing shows up, you better stop being insecure and afraid and own it and say, I'm going to take my moment, whatever it is. It's a true story. And we had the best time ever.
Awesome, Christine.
Yes, a round of applause. I love that.
I know.
story.
Any
Yes,
of you
girl.
people who don't know who, what's his last name?
Bergen.
Michael Bergen is. You looked him up on your phone.
Oh.
And if you did, you know
Hottie.
what a big deal that is.
The nicest guy in the world. And he wasn't big on Hollywood. He's never even been in the Four Seasons.
No.
See, it's my first time.
Poor Christine's coming in like a high roller.
I love that.
She's like, maybe at the Four Seasons. He's like, what is this place?
Never been.
And why is it $32 for a drink?
Exactly. Why? Exactly. Why did I just? Why was the bill $200 and we had a sushi roll and 3 trays? So yeah,
the best.
that is the
that
Four
is
Seasons stuff. Now, while Christine was manifesting Michael Bergen, we actually exactly. Right? It's a big deal.
Oh, Michael Bergen.
Oh, Michael Bergen. Right.
Yeah, he was the Baywatch guy. He was the Baywatch guy.
Yeah.
Yes. This is both of the handsome. But
What they called it? What kind of shower?
An everything shower.
That's why she took an everything shower
everything
for
shower.
3 hours. 3 hours.
he is one. I tell you, I was walking around a board like this one day. Forget the other guy. Who was the other one for Calvin Klein? Marky Mark. Mark is cute.
Well, he's short, right? He's short. We've met Mark several times. He's a nice guy. At restaurant at Aga. Yeah, he's real nice. He's a nice guy.
What's that?
Sebastian.
Well, she went on a date with Sebastian too.
What?
Yes.
That's an
Now, let me tell you, that's a different episode.
We got this on the segment. We're spending.
Yes, yeah. All right.
on the fire department.
Family guys.
God, I need an everything shower when I got salmon.
Kate's going to talk about manifesting luck. In the next segment, we're going to make some salmon. Christine's going to wrap it up with Sebastian. And in the meantime, I put some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar. I cut up these beautiful tomatoes. I added oregano, thyme, rosemary, garlic, onion, basil. We're going to put this on top of here.
Oh,
You guys ate it already, so you know what it was. And then we're going to add some fresh mozzarella and some fresh basil.
Everyone say that?
And I have to tell you, for the spring, listen, Christine, even if you want to do it for like an Easter dinner, an easy
is beautiful. And you
did
that with a lot going on.
An easy Easter dinner or an easy Friday night dinner. This is an easy dinner. So we're going to add a little fresh mozzarella.
Delicious.
Okay. And we're going to add some, Christine, grab a couple basil leaves and throw them on there.
Absolutely. This is what it was like at Kelly's house. When you lived and like around the corner. When you lived in Palmyra, this is what it was.
Yeah.
We would go over your house. We would just chit chat, tell great stories. You whip up some kind of beautiful feast. It was lovely.
It was lovely, right?
I love it.
Awesome. Good
That's
job,
gorgeous.
Christine.
Look at
So
that.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Tell us about spring has sprung. Happy spring,
that was
guys.
good.
All right.
Beautiful.
We're going to take a little break and we're going to come back with even more fun stuff.
Love it.
Can't wait.
Yes.